Welcome to the channel, guys. Tending with Tyler. We are out here in the gorgeous Haliburton Highlands water trails in Muskoka, Ontario for a quick overnight camp. Unfortunately, I wanted to get into the next leg over, but this weekend these sites are booked solid. You can still hear the highway from here, which is quite disappointing, but at least it's out on a lake. You know, hopefully other campers in the area aren't too noisy tonight. Just have a couple people about half a kilometer that way, actually probably much closer, probably about 200 meters. So hopefully things are quiet tonight. If not, that's life, right? First things first, I need a beer to celebrate the end of a work day. Came straight from work. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so have a quick beer. Cheers, folks. Oh yeah. So tonight is my first ever hammock tenting adventure. I've done every other camping trip you could think of. I have, you know, hot tented, I've camped in my car and tents and just under tarps and bug nets, cowboy camped under the stars with nothing. I've even slept under that very canoe on a river trip with a tarp over top of it. So yeah, hammocking is about the only thing I haven't tried yet. So my girlfriend bought me a Grand Trunk Nano 7 for my birthday this past month. Gonna string it up probably right by the shore there. And yeah, gonna try it out and see how it is. There you have it, guys, my view for the night. This is gonna be awesome. Alright guys, the bed is all set up. I'm actually having a pretty hard time here filming because people just keep going by in canoes. It's crazy. I have never seen it this busy here. Granted, fall colors are at its peak out here in Muskoka, so I'm not surprised. You know, everyone's probably trying to get out for the last couple nice days of fall. Full bloom colors, yeah, I shouldn't have been surprised, but here we are. It's getting on. That took me actually quite a long time. It's the first time I've ever set one up. I don't even need the tarp tonight. I'm just hoping it'll help keep the dew off me. It gets really wet around here, especially since I'm so close to the water. So hopefully that'll help with the dew. It's not going to rain tonight. I left the backside open, as you guys saw, so I can have a nice view of the lake tonight, which is going to be pretty sweet. So we're going to get some gear set up, and I'm going to filter some water because it's time for dinner. I'm starving. So bring you right back. cannot go anywhere without my table. So that took roughly 2 minutes. So that is the Sawyer Squeeze water filtration system. I've had it for years, and it is awesome, guys. I have drank some seriously questionable water out of that filter in my day. Even last year, I went into a bog to get water on the Algonquin Trail. We were so thirsty, my girlfriend and I. And I was standing in a giant pile of moose crap. And at the water's edge, I was brushing aside the algae, brushing it aside, and filling it up. And, you know, it tasted fine. It came out clear. I highly recommend the Sawyer Squeeze. It's like $50 for the two bag kit. And just like that, I have 2 liters of water in about 2 minutes. And I'm 100% confident in drinking it. Now, one thing about this style of filter is they won't filter out chemicals or waterborne viruses. So in other countries like Africa, you wouldn't want to take this and get it out of a watering hole and drink the water because you would get sick. But here in Canada, North America, you're fine to use this style of water filtration system. This is a mesh style, so super tight mesh all crammed in that filter. It's like 0.1 micron, which is tiny. It's way smaller than what you find in your house for a filter system if you're on well water. So you are 100% safe anywhere in North America. I wouldn't filter out actually anywhere near heavy farming industry. Definitely not. Chemicals will definitely mess you up. But yeah, never gotten Giardia. I've never been sick, and I have drank thousands of liters from the Sawyer system from all over Ontario. Anyway, we're gonna get dinner going. Now I'm boiling the water, so really I didn't need to filter it. But I do like to get a lot of the sediment out, especially when it's really shallow at the lake. I like to get all that chunky stuff out. Even though boiling it, I'd be 100% fine to just fill my pot up, boil it. There wouldn't be any issues, but I've got nothing but time. Oh, that definitely needs a few more minutes. So on the way in, you may have noticed, I was sitting in the front of the canoe. So when you solo a tandem canoe, if you actually sit in the front seat and turn around and face the rear of the canoe, you're in a better position to set yourself for center of gravity. You don't lift the front end of the canoe out so much. That's practice I've been doing forever, and most people do it when they're soloing a tandem. That is a Novacraft Prospector 15-foot SP3, just meaning it's pretty much solid plastic. I have taken that thing down the Petawawa and the Madawaska, the Black River. It's a whitewater canoe. You see all the ropes and the rigging for flotation chambers. It's really not meant for lakes. It is a beast, 86 pounds. So it's not light by any means, but you can throw it around in the water like nothing. There's no keel, so you can maneuver, make really tight turns around rocks and stuff when you're running whitewater. I will definitely be getting out next season for a whitewater trip, and I'll record it for you guys. It is a lot of fun. Well, the day's winding down already. Finished my dinner and I finished my beer and I laid in the hammock and actually fell asleep and had a bit of a nap. That's okay though. That's what we're out here for, is to relax. It is so nice out here. I mean, minus of course the sound of the highway is unfortunate, but we'll make do. Next time I'll take you guys into Poker, which is the one lake back from us. And it'll be quiet out there, super quiet. As you can see, I am not having a campfire tonight. The reason being
if I was to take you guys for a walk in the bush back there, you would see that the forest floor is immaculate. There is not a stick to be found anywhere. Now, this is pretty popular now. I mean, I've been coming here since I was a kid, and I've camped just about every site here in all the lakes. Back, 15, 20 years ago, you didn't even need a permit to come out here for the night. It was all just crown land. You could just come out here, stay, and there was lots of firewood. They made it part of the Haliburton Highland water trails, and all of a sudden it just got super popular. And you're lucky to get a campsite now here. You have to book a few weeks in advance. I just squeaked this one in at work the other day. It seems no one wanted this site, so I got lucky. But yeah, the forest floor, not a stick. Even all the dead standing trees that I normally go for are all cut down. It's just part of camping in such a heavily trafficked area, as firewood is very scarce. So you just have to accept the fact that you might just be sitting in the dark, which I don't mind at all. In fact, we'll actually not be sitting in the dark, but we will be sitting around that fire maple lantern I have, which I love. Candle lantern. You've seen it before if you've seen any of my other videos. It's got just that nice little orange glow. Not super bright, very relaxing. I don't mind sitting around that and having a beer. Don't bother me none. I actually hear my neighbors around me breaking sticks and looking for firewood as well. Me, I can't be bothered. Oh. Well, guys, that is it for me for the night. I am fading fast. I'm gonna curl up in my sleeping bag in my hammock and fall asleep. Oh. Oh. It is comfortable, but it definitely takes some getting used to, that rocking. No, I still haven't gotten my haircut. Too busy camping. Well, guys, we'll see you in the morning for some strong coffee and hopefully a beautiful morning. Good morning, folks. I slept great last night. It was so quiet here this morning. I'm just gonna sit here and drink this whole pot of coffee, pack up, and head home. So for the channel, I've been thinking of doing no, excuse me, a dollar store camp. So using only items I buy from the dollar store. Build my shelter from crap from the dollar store. I'll buy dollar store food. The dollar store actually has a camping section, believe it or not. I don't know if I'll do it this season. It's getting to be a bit cold to be relying on whatever I can find at the dollar store for warmth. So we'll see though. We'll see. Oh yeah.
And just like that, folks, we're heading home. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Whack the like or subscribe button. Got some more adventures coming up this fall and definitely a ton coming up in the winter. Hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free. Yeah, heading home.